I'm here with Losene Keita. You're finally signed to the UFC.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people have been waiting in Europe. How does it feel?
It feels great. It feels great. Finally, because everywhere when I was going outside, everybody was asking me the same question. Nobody was even asking me how I am. They always say, when UFC, when UFC, when UFC. So now I'm happy I answered the question.
They signed you a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
and right away you're going on the card. It's September 6th,
Yeah.
and right away against a very big name, one of the bigger names at featherweight.
Yeah.
What does that tell you from the side of the UFC, that they have so much confidence in you?
First of all, when they signed me, normally the fight should be in October, But when I got the Paris card, I was like excited directly because fighting in Paris is like fighting home. So for me, it was an honor to fight there, and also against number 11 already. So it was like, oh, thank God, this is what I was dreaming for. So I take it with both hands.
And do you know Pitbull as a fighter as well? Have you been following him lately?
Yes, of course I know Pitbull from who don't know Pitbull, who is doing MMA. I don't know Pitbull. I've been following Pitbull since he was a Bellator, since I was a child. So yeah, for me, beating that kind of a guy, he's not the same Pitbull like he used to be. Maybe he is more dangerous now because of experience. But yeah, come on, it's Keita time.
You think he's now past his prime? He's not what he used to be?
No, I don't use it like for me. It's more dangerous now because at that time he was a brawler, but now he is calculating and he's still winning. So that make him he's like old wine. So that still make him dangerous. And he beat Dan Ige, so he beat a good name. So for me, he's more dangerous than before because before if he was brawl, we can all brawl. So for me, brawl was easier for me now to fight a technical fighter. So I think he's more dangerous now than before.
So officially you're 16-1. I think that a lot of people that see you for the first time, the UFC fans, they don't know that loss is an injury, of course. So you're basically 16-0, double champ at Octagon. What can you tell yourself about yourself to the new UFC fans?
The only thing I can say, guys, every time Keita's fighting, just turn up. You're gonna see. It's always war. It's always fun to watch me. So yeah, just watch, and witness yourself.
What do you think of the featherweight division right now? Obviously, we have Volkanovski as a champion. We have big fights like Diego Lopez versus Jean Silva, and a lot of very exciting fights. What do you think of the division?
I'm very excited about Diego Lopez and Jean Silva. But Volk, I'm gonna let Volk slide, because I like him. I'm gonna let him slide for now. But like I say, I didn't sign there to be a gatekeeper. I know I have the capacity. I'm young. I'm a young guy. I'm a hungry guy. And these guys, all the top 10, they already know the loss. Beside Mofsar, I don't know how to lose. It's not in my gene. So no, I'm going there for everything.
So obviously you're getting a number 11 ranked guy. If you win this one, you will get someone in the top 10 and so on forth, right? How quick do you want to get to the title? Do you feel like you're ready now to fight Volkanovski, for example, or do you want to take it slow?
Based on his last fight, yes, I'm ready to fight Volkanovski. But let's not be in a movie, it's reality. So I think give me a couple of 2 fights and to establish myself there, and then we can talk about Volkanovski. And also he's a legend. I cannot put the dirt on his name. It's impossible.
No shit talk to Volkanovski.
No,
I agree.
It's impossible. You can't do that. Because besides Jose Aldo, for me, is Volkanovski the GOAT. So he is the man. Leave the guy there. Leave the guy have his throne there. I have a big race in front of me, a Pitbull. Let me get past to there and let's see what the future gonna bring.
Obviously, like I said, Octagon, you were double champion. Are you looking to do the same in the UFC?
I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. But like I say, let me get first the one title, and then we can talk about the double. And Octagon was also like that. So I was first target the first one, and then we can talk about the second one.
But I mean, you have the dreams to get there.
Everybody dream. Why have one if you can have 2? It's better, right? I have 2 shoulders, so yeah.
And then 1 belt.
Maybe 3. You never know. But I can't meet bantamweight no more. No.
Who do you think is the best guy at featherweight right now? Obviously, Volkanovski is the champion, but if you would have to say skill for skill, a guy like Jean Silva, maybe Movsar Evloev.
No, for me, not just Silva, to be honest. I see a lot of hole in his game. For me, I always see Movsar because Movsar, I know you don't have a lot of finish, but even his striking is not bad. Because if you watch his fight against Ellen, he strike with Ellen, and he can wrestle, and he have a heart, and so these are the guys who can make really a tough fight for you because Movsar, even without he have a lack of finish, but he is comfortable everywhere. Everybody see him like a wrestler, but I don't think it's that typical kind of wrestler. He's an MMA fighter. It's a full package. So I would think Mofsar. Skill for skills, I would go for Mofsar.
I think he's very good as well, and he has good striking. Like you said, he even hurt Allen in that fight. So
And you know, and everybody know Allen is a striker, and he strike with Allen. So I think Mofsar. I will go for Mofsar.
obviously you've had a lot of hardships in your life. You talk about it a lot as well. From a little kid to an octagon double champion, now in the UFC. What does it mean to you if you look back at what you've came from?
For me, it's incredible, you know, for like, and also show everybody you can be whatever you want to be, you know. Like I grew up in the city, people don't even know MMA there, you know. Like 9 years ago, people would say you will never be in MMA, you will only get damaged, you will never be in the UFC and all this stuff. And now I'm in the UFC, so if you put your mind to it, you can be whatever you want in life.
One last question for me: who do you think is the MMA GOAT? This is an interesting one. John Jones.
No doubt, John Jones. Easy.
Okay, thank you. I wish you luck, and I'll see you in Paris, brother.
Thank you, brother. See you.